Wow, check this out. I just arrived here at Little Wilson Falls. I'm heading down to take a break. Got these cool jagged rocks. Hey, this looks like a good spot for lunch. Hello. So I'm about 7 miles here into my day. I stayed the past 2 nights at Shaw's Hiker Hostel in Monson and just overall had an incredible stay there. Everything was great. I can see why people love it so much and why it's always the top rated hostel. It just has some true character about it that a lot of hostels lack. The owners, Poet and Hippie Chick, who hiked the trail back in 2008, I believe, are both super nice people, very accommodating, very helpful. Can't say enough great things about it. They even have their whole own gear shop and resupply, which is basically like an outfitter and supermarket combined, and it's right on the property. Makes everything very easy. So this morning I got dropped off by Poet with a group of other guys, a bunch of people I've been hiking with for a while now, like Sojourner, Cowboy, Yoo-Hoo, Yak, and a few others that I've met recently. After our big breakfast this morning, Poet makes this wonderful breakfast. You get 3 eggs, these famous home fries that he's known for, and 3 strips of bacon and unlimited blueberry pancakes. So that was some of the best breakfast I've had on trail. Just made the stay even better. But overall, I would totally recommend the hostel. I'm not sure where I'm gonna end up tonight. There's Cloud Pond Lean-To, which is another 12 or so miles. I'm just really trying to average about 20 a day through the 100-mile wilderness. I got about 5 days of food, so I can go shorter or longer some days, but I know tomorrow it's gonna rain, so maybe I should go a little bit further today. There is a shelter, I think about another 6 or 7 miles past that. Chairback Gap Shelter, I believe it's called. But that might be a long day. I'm not really looking to hike into the night, so might be that Cloud Pond or stealth camping somewhere around there. As of this morning, I've officially entered the 100-mile wilderness. So far, it's been beautiful, and I'm excited to see the rest. Look at this trail. I'm loving this. I think the second half of the 100-mile wilderness is more like this. The first half is supposed to be decently hard, but with sections like this to take breaks and with views like this, wow. Starting to see fall here. Look at these leaves. Don't fall, you're on camera. Go in here. There. So I'm here now at Barren Ledges, and I got some pretty amazing views. It's very peaceful up here. Nice breeze, but not too warm, not too cold. So I'm here at Cloud Pond Lean-To. It's just about to get dark, but it sure is a nice spot. It's actually pretty busy here tonight. Sojourner and I just got in probably around 6:30 or so, and there were plenty of people here. Glad we found spots. So we ended up doing about 19 and a half for the day, which the terrain wasn't great, wasn't too bad. Just a lot of small ups and downs, a few big climbs towards the end of the day, but nothing terrible. Looks like we got another day and a half of similar terrain, and then we get into the easy stuff leading up to Katahdin. So we'll see how tomorrow is. The weather still looks sketchy. Lots of periods of rain, so it might be another slower day because we got some mountains to go over as well. But we'll see. So we have just reached our 21st and last 100-mile marker of the trail, and we're feeling pretty good. Sojourner's very happy.
Finally getting my picture.
And Cowboy just walked right past it. So it's Thursday morning at about 8:30 here. I'm heading out from Carl Newhall Shelter where I stayed last night. Yesterday we just got soaked. It was raining on and off all day, but there were a few periods where we just got poured on for like 45 minutes at a time. And all it takes is 5 minutes or so and you're already soaked. So that happened in the morning when we were going over the Chairback mountain range. We got poured on. And then towards the end of the day when I was getting to the shelter last night, I got poured on as well. So setting up the tent wasn't exactly fun. The whole floor was just soaked. Even though I can do it in like under 2 minutes, still got soaked. But looks like the weather's getting better today. We got to go over our last few mountain ranges here. So I think we have a couple before, and then we finished with Whitecap. Then after that, we got some smooth sailing through the rest of the 100-mile wilderness and towards the Katahdin. So excited for that. But yeah, I've been hiking a lot with Sojourner and Cowboy these past few days, and I'm sure they'll be with me towards the finish. We're on a very similar pace and schedule, so we're pretty much just around each other most of the time. So it's been fun. Nice to mix it up a little bit and hike with people, whereas I've just been kind of solo most of the time on this trip. But yeah, so I'm heading up the first mountain now. That's why I'm breathing so heavily. But hopefully the sun comes out, it's getting brighter, and hopefully I can dry some of my stuff out.
This is my first time even seeing it. It's like, fine. Don't get me wrong, it's just a mountain, but it's still kind of a cool mountain.
Yep, there you go.
Walking, 2,000 miles and get there.
I was gonna say, you gotta take some pictures at that point. So I have about 9 miles here until Cooper Brook Falls lean-to. That's where I'm planning on staying the night. It's gonna be a little bit of a late day. It's already about 3:15 and I still have 9 miles, so I'm just hoping to get there around 6:30 or 6:45, so I'm not setting up camp in the dark, because it's been getting dark in the woods around 7:15 or so. So I want to have some time there. But the mountains today have been beautiful. Going over Whitecap was really nice. Had great views all around. Very sunny, so we were able to dry everything out. That's why I spent so much time on Whitecap today and got a little bit delayed. I was up there for about, I'd probably say about 2 hours, just letting everything dry out because everything was drenched. And I also ate some lunch up there and just relaxed, so that was nice. And it's nice to have the sun out today, but yeah, just want to get to camp before the sun goes down. It looks like we got another good day tomorrow of weather, and then Saturday might be some thunderstorms, but it doesn't look as bad as yesterday was, so that's good. So this here is the 100-mile wilderness that I've been looking for. Just check out this trail ahead of me. Haven't seen this much on the AT. Glad in my last less than 60 miles I have some nice sections of trail. So I've gone about a mile or so since the Cooper Brook Falls lean-to where I stayed last night. We ended up staying just above the shelter, kind of right off trail at this nice flat area. That's where Sojourner and I, and along with another guy named Yuhu, camped last night. It was a nice spot. I listened to the waterfalls all night, so that was nice. Tonight I'm planning on probably going to a stealth site by, I believe it's called Crescent Pond or Crescent Lake, one or the other. But that's about a little bit over 25 miles or so. So that'll leave me with 20 or less than 20 tomorrow to Able Bridge, which is where that store is. And there's a couple of real campgrounds there, which I'll probably stay at. And then the following day, I do the 10 miles to Katahdin Stream Campground. So that's kind of the rough plan. There is a stealth site a little bit before on some small little mountaintop, or there's a shelter before that. So I got a few options, but ideally I'd want to push far and get as much of that done today, because today's another nice day and the weather looks good, whereas tomorrow looks like afternoon thunderstorms, and I'd rather get as much of the hiking done before that comes. So that's the plan as of now, but looking nice. The sun's coming out. It was a little bit foggy this morning, but the sun's finally peeking through, so looks like it's going to be a good day and some easy terrain. Wow. Look at this lake. The trail just goes right alongside it here. Little beach here. So I just walked over here to this lake, and I got a pretty crazy view of Katahdin from here. Look at that. Be there soon enough. there she is. I'll plan to go up and finish on the top of Katahdin there on Monday. So soon enough. I got some crazy views here. So I'm sitting here at Nissuntabunt Mountain, I think it's called. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm about 23.5 miles into my day, and I got just about 2 left to a pond where I'll be stealth camping at. But I'm just enjoying this view. I got some water down here, a nice big lake, and Katahdin straight ahead there with the clouds sitting over the top. Soon enough, that's where I'll be. It's just about 36 miles, I believe, from here. I mean, it's actually more like 14 or so, but the trail just meanders all over the place in AT fashion, but soon enough. So I'm here by Crescent Pond. I got a very nice evening here. I got my camp set up just up the hill a little bit and just enjoying some dinner consisting of cashews, Oreos, a tuna packet, and a few other snacks. My food is a little bit limited. I only have to go about 19 miles tomorrow where I can get more food at a store, but that's pretty much what I got left there to get me through tomorrow, which is actually a perfect amount. Might be a little bit hungry towards the end of the day, but that's fine. It usually is that case anyways. But yeah, just enjoying one of these last evenings on the trail. Probably my last real evening right now, because tomorrow night I'll probably be at a real campsite where you have like car campers and stuff like that. And then the following night I'll be at Katahdin Stream. And then the morning after I'll head up to Katahdin and be done. So this is my last real night of real camping on the trail. So I'm just enjoying it. Here's what 4 days worth of trash looks like. So here I am at Rainbow Ledges, which is kind of the last high point. And when I say high, not very high, about 1,500 feet, but last high point before I get to Able Bridge, and then pretty much all the way to Katahdin. And it's just a lot of kind of granite exposed, but it's pretty cool up here. So I'm about 13 miles into my day here, currently at Rainbow Ledges. And I got 6 miles or so to Able Bridge, where I'll go to that store there and eat a ridiculous amount of food, and then probably stay at the campsite, which is right there. And the following day I'll do about 10 miles into Katahdin Stream, and then Monday go up Katahdin. So we're officially out of the 100-mile.
Golden Road!
That looks like a nice road too.
That looks like a nice road.
I want to take a stroll on that.
That's a boulder. That's a nice boulder.
Video of it. We're crossing Able Bridge here, and there's Katahdin. You can kind of see it. I'm here with Cowboy. Meanwhile, Sojourner's somewhere out in the wilderness and may never come out again.
Two of us walked out, but three walked in. I don't know.